Hello, I'm Mark.
I'm Casey.
And I'm Patrick.
And today we're going to talk a little bit about GROK and its implementation into the vehicle of Tesla. But first, Casey's going to roll that title card. Go right ahead.
Yeah, but not anybody at the top of the screen.
You're watching the Tesla Life Express.
On the first batch, anyway.
Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. Wanted to talk a little bit about GROK integration into the Tesla vehicles and some possibilities that we see maybe happening. I'll be upfront. I'm in Canada, so I don't have access to GROK at this point. Casey, he's got a legacy car, so he's not getting GROK anytime soon.
Yeah.
But Patrick, we have found out today, has it. And
yes, I do, but I have not tried it yet.
So
he's got free updates.
Right. Yes, it came with 2025.26. Yep. So if you're on that version or later, and you have the right vehicle with the right hardware requirements, you have GROK in there. And I did not know that. So these guys started asking me, and I'm like, oh, let me look at my release notes. Yep, I did get it.
I've had it for 2 releases now.
Right.
Exactly.
Well, I do play with GROK quite a bit on X, and I've been really impressed with it, especially if you do the deep research function. Even if you're just using it as a source of sources, so that alone saves all kinds of time in searching. So it's pretty valuable, and I like the fact that with GROK, if it gets something wrong, you can just tell it got that wrong, and it looks and says, "Oh, okay," and it will make changes. So it's not perfect, but it sure is fun.
Yeah. And actually, this subject really came up to me when Patrick was commenting on one of our forums in X. Of course, you can follow us there at the Tesla Life if you'd like. But Patrick had made the request that could GROK in the car become basically a tour guide for you if you're driving through a new area of the country or a town or a city, and maybe you wanted some historical reference, or you wanted to learn a little bit about that town or the industries around. Casey mentioned something about combining it with I'm hungry, or show me something interesting. And I thought, yeah, that would really be interesting to have a computer assistant that would be able to draw upon the assets of the internet, which it's always connected to, and to be able to know exactly where you are based on its tracking of the car and the mapping of Google Maps, knowing where you are, and even being able to, pull up, hey, would you like to see for example, the 5 best points in this city, or would you like to learn about its industrial history, or maybe have a number of options you could just click on, and then the audio track would go along. But what's the best part of all of that is that, as Patrick has already mentioned, you can ask it questions. So it doesn't just have to be a recording that it's spewing out information. You can say, hey, hold on, you said something about power there. What kind of power plants were available in this city 25 years ago? And it would look up that particular point and let you know in the middle of the presentation.
And if you're parked, they can show you a picture.
Yeah. I've done several tours on a tour bus around Dublin, and the tour guide is just hilarious. They've got all kinds of funny lines and for all the places they've gone through. And so you could have, GROK has different personalities that you can select in the car. I think, what was the phrasing that Tesla used in the release notes? They say it can be anywhere from a storyteller to unhinged. So a storyteller fits perfect with this. And the other thing that you've mentioned that I was doing a walkthrough in a museum where you have headphones, and it'll tell you the story as you go to each spot. But and in your language, you get to pick different languages. But you can't stop and ask it questions. I mean, you can stop and read the plaques and stuff, but having it be interactive would be so much more engaging and fun. And especially if it's in your car, now you get your own personal tour guide who knows everything. That would be really fun.
Now, as we were discussing this a few days ago on X, I believe that Brian White from Futuraza had chimed in on the conversation and indicated that he thought this was almost possible today. But he said he was running it. Maybe he was running it on unhinged. He said it was very forceful when some of the questions that he was asking, based on being a tour guide.
Right. So yeah, this is not like a feature they've implemented. It's just something that you can do with it in the car. But they could. I mean, that's always how things go, right? Here's the first release, and the second release will be better, and the third will be even better. So this is the first version of GROK in the car. It has limitations. It can't open your glove box or do anything that controls the vehicle. But I'm sure later versions will have that. And if enough people start asking it to be a tour guide, then it's going to get better at that feature as well.
Yeah. So it's going to be interesting. Obviously, with Patrick knowing he's got it now as of the show, he's probably going to try it out a few times, and he can report back to us next week about what he finds. But maybe Patrick, you could even record something if something is interesting that we could play an audio clip. Again, no pressure.
Sure.
It's
I'll see what I can do.
It is something that is going to be interesting because I have, as I'm sure as well as others that are watching this, have seen some videos of other people using GROK in the wild, and some of the answers can be saucy that it comes back with. But that's probably an unhinged setting. But there seems to be a lot of useful things that GROK can do on the fly. It's almost like it's just a progression of our phones. Whereas previously, if we were driving around or were in a new place that we didn't know, we would Google something and get an answer immediately about something that held our interest or we wanted clarification on. Now you'll be able to use your voice to do that and ask GROK to grab that information and clarify a question that you have or inform you about something that you really don't know, and very useful, especially that you're concentrating on driving. Being able to just tell it a command or ask it a question is going to be a lot more convenient.
Absolutely.
Before that we had GPS, and before that we had maps, MapQuest, and what was it, Zip2? And before that, then before that we had the Atlas and a phone book.
Right.
And you turn left at that tree up yonder, and if you see the purple house, you've gone too far, and you got to come back around.
Yes, landmarks.
It's almost like it's just progressing, right? It's adding feature to feature to feature, and it's just creating this blanket of answers and possibilities that didn't exist before with just single items on that list. But now we're getting this multi-layered system that ends up being a GROK-like service.
Yeah, I could see maybe a couple years from now, GROK being fully integrated into the car, where it can even see out of all the cameras. So you could ask it, read the license plate behind me, or what's that new building on the left, and it can see over there, and it can respond in real time to what it is that you're looking at.
Yeah, or take a picture of the guy in a green shirt. And save that image, something like that. That would be.
That might be like an AI 6 level feature, unless they put it like at a low priority, and like after it's all done, you can say, "Hey, what did you just see there?" What would be really cool is with AI 6 and GROK, you'd be like, "Hey, follow that taxi," and it does.
Oh, interesting.
So it's almost like the movies where you're telling somebody to follow that car. Now you can just tell GROK to. Follow that black blazer, and it would.
A lot less exciting when we do it. Be like, hey, that's my other part of my party there. Follow them, don't lose them. And then you'll all arrive at the
Right.
same time.
Exactly. Yeah, it doesn't have to be espionage. It can be I'm trying to get to a party and I got to follow the guy in front of me.
And he won't give me directions or give me the address. We got to go together.
Exactly. Exactly. No, that's very interesting. There are a number of things that it definitely could grow into quite quickly.
Mhm.
Hey, Grok, we're 5 minutes out. Have Optimus set the table.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because I don't want to open the Optimus app and tell him directly.
Right.
So,
Right.
Right. Yeah. Everything with voice commands, and make sure that your house is at the right temperature when you arrive, and all that. Just yeah.
Exactly. Oh, I would tell Optimus, but your wife says she's gonna be late this week. So, how about pizza?
This is your third late evening. You should probably consider flowers too.
Oh,
Oh, Grok the marriage counselor.
yes. Oh, don't worry. Around the corner from your way home, there's a little one of them little iBots running around. Pop the top. That's for you. And to lady.
Exactly. So I guess let's turn it around to the group watching. What do you think Grok could be used for? What would you like if you had that virtual assistant with you at all times? Would you like it to be a tour guide? Would you even use that, or is there some other options that you have been missing in your life and would like some automation, or maybe you have them already? It's just a pain to use. So what would you think that Grok could be used for? Put it in the comments. Let us know what you think that would be.
I like the web searching when I'm driving, but like Patrick said, I like it. Like, hey, what is that there? I've seen the structure 1,000 times. What is it made for? Yeah. And for it to have the context.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Back. Yeah.
No, that's great. Let's roll on to some shout outs and we can go home. So Casey, what do you got for us?
Catch us Wednesday on the live show.
That's right. What time does that happen?
7 p.m. Eastern.
Perfect. Absolutely. Patrick, what do you got for us?
As always, I'm with the Oregon Electric Vehicle Association. You can find us at oeva.org, and I blog occasionally at carswithcords.net, where I write about my future free from fossil fuels. Thank you.
That's right.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. Thanks so much for joining us. If you haven't already, please give us a thumbs up. Press that subscribe button. Helps us out immensely. And follow us through the week on X at the Tesla Life. And we'll get together next time, and together we'll find out what's happening in the Tesla Life.
Tesla Life, baby. You missed the balloons, baby. Look. Your mommy made you this headgear. She did a good job. It's pretty. Message her shirt. All right, say bye-bye now. You wave bye-bye? Not with that finger. Yeah, the whole hand.
Austin Service District.
Right?